But so I get in there, and when if you ever been in, they put you in a tank first, so before you go to it's called the dorm. And when you go in these tanks, uh, it's uncomfortable, so you never get a good meal. They give you these bologna sandwiches, but when they put you in a dorm, you get good warm meals. And when you've been there for 16 hours in a tank, you're like, oh, I want a good meal. So I was going to the dorm. And when I get there, again, I didn't know what the red meant at that time.
Right.
Uh, If I give it to him, I'm a punk, because you think of those jail movies like,
Right.
it blood in, blood out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, oh man, if I give him, I'm weak. If I don't give it to him, he's gonna want to fight me. He's gonna beat me up. I'm only 5'6". This dude was like 6 foot. He's buff, and so I was like, man, what do I do? And then he's like, give me your chow, man. I said, you know what? I need to act. Screw it. I grabbed that tray and I threw it at him. I threw it at him so he could like get like that. And I did it with all my guts. I punched him. And when I punched him, it hurt my hand. I run and I'm hitting this glass, trying to get the guard, like, hey, get me out of here.
Oh man.
Man.
You were expecting to knock him out,
Yeah,
cold.
or hurting him to the point, or something.
Right, get some
But
respect, but
I hit him and nothing.
bro.
And he was coming at me, and the guard came, opened the door, and he's like, "What happened?" I go, he got me outside, and now the glass is behind me, and I'm looking at the guard, and I'm telling the guard, "Don't put me back in there, man."
They're gonna have your back. All right.
Exactly, they're gonna have more than my back.
They're gonna have your back.
So I was like, man,
Oh man, that's funny.
trying to find a job with anything to do with cars, but because of my record, no one would hire me.
Mm.
So then I was like, what do I do? So, like what everybody does, they go to church, they find God, and that's what I did. I found God, and He saved me, and I met a good Christian brother named Luciano, and he worked as a pipe fitter, and he got me a job where he was at, and I was working.